What's up, YouTube? It's Vince Anthony with Anthony Automation in Visalia, California. This is going to be lesson 2 of the basics side of PLC programming with RSLogix 5000. I am using version 20. Last lesson that I had was on XICs, XIOs, and OTEs. And if you remember, an XIC is a normally open contact, examine if closed. An XIO is a normally closed contact, examine if open, and an OTE is an output energized. And if you remember from the last lesson, we had this basic start-stop circuit, no different than a start-stop circuit in any ladder diagram you'd see anywhere you go. So just like in a ladder diagram, you would have your voltage coming in from the left and your output over to the right. And whatever contacts were in between the voltage and the load, once they were all true or on and able to pass the voltage to the load was on. This was no different. So this is a latching circuit, just like a latching circuit in a ladder diagram. So what we want to know is how can we, in programming, you can latch a circuit without having a latch contactor. And this lesson is going to cover output latches and output unlatches. And they're going to be OTLs and OTUs. And you can find them right here. OTU, OTL. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace this motor contactor, and we're going to have the motor come on and stay on until we hit the stop button, which is going to unlatch the circuit. So rather than have this latch circuit and this stop button bit here, there's another way that you can do it. And I'm just going to show in representation that way, like, so you can get a visual of what I'm doing here. So in order to edit the program while running, because we're running, we need to double click on the rung. You'll see these eyes come in and you're in edit mode, and you can change whatever you want in here. So I'm going to get rid of this branch, and I'm just going to highlight the corner of it and press the delete button. So now down here it's going to show you what the rung looked like before you changed it, and then you have what your rung actually is right here. So there's a couple ways you can do this. This guy is now on output energized. We can drag our latch circuit in. I don't know if I went over this yesterday, but when you want to add a bit into a rung, even if it's an empty rung, you want to drag it down until you see that green dot. If you don't see that green dot, it's not going to put it anywhere. It just lets go. So if you put it next to that green dot, it's going to be the next function in that rung. So that's one way you can do that, and you can type motor one in here. But once you begin doing this and you're doing it all day, you're not going to want to do all that stuff. So what you can do, first of all, is drag it down there and just drag the name over there. Or even faster, what you can do, and if you memorize all the little abbreviations for all these controls, this is an OTL. So you can change that to an XIC, you can change it to an XIO, you can change it to an OTE, whatever. Equal, but we want an OTL. So let's save that. Yes. Okay. So now what is going to happen is I'm going to press this button, and I'm basically going to have no way to stop it, even though I have my stop button here. So let's watch. Ready? We're going to press the button, and we're latched. We're on. The motor's running. Now, no matter how many times I press this guy, the program doesn't care because I'm latched over here. So I need, now that I'm latched, I would need something to unlatch it, or else I'm in trouble. My motor's just going to keep on running. So in order to unlatch it, first of all, you don't need this stop button here at all. It really doesn't care. All you know is that that was true, turn the rung true, turn my latch on, my latch is on, and it's not going to come back off until you unlatch it. So in order to do that, we're going to have to add a rung. Well, I'll go over something else you can do. You can add a rung, and you can put your stop button in here. Now, this time the stop button is going to be an XIC because you want it to make the rung true. So we're going to type here PB push button stop, and we can bring an output unlatch here, drag the name. Now watch. Notice we're still running. We're latched here. We're latched. We're running. But now when I hit the stop button, we're unlatched. And that's the only thing that's going to stop that. So start button, latched, motor's running, stop button, unlatched, motor stopped. Now you don't necessarily have to put this on another rung. You could put it on a branch, put everybody on the same rung just to make your program a little bit shorter. We all like short programs, and you can get rid of that and it'll achieve the same function. So now again, when I hit the start button, I'm going to latch, and when I hit the stop button, I'm going to unlatch. And that's going to conclude latching and unlatching. If you have any questions, feel free to send me emails, put comments at the bottom of the page. Again, I'm Vince Anthony with Anthony Automation, AnthonyAutomation.com.